Thank you so much, everyone, for joining, and a very, very big hello to you, Rosemary. So Rosemary is an Ayurvedic doctor by education, but since the age of 10, developed a passion of astrology and meditation. She uses like science and so many other things, really, because when I talk to her, she keeps going and dipping in and out. So it's like so many things that she uses to heal and guide, as well as work with many people across the globe so far. And if you haven't had your palm read yet by Rosemary, I suggest you send her a picture of your palms. So yeah, without further ado, the floor is yours today. It's all about the beautiful energy of the new moon and kind of like the Venus and the Libra and Jupiter energy and all of that. So please go ahead.
So you are moon, I'm Venus. That is the energy today. Yes. So thank you so much, Hayat. It's just so nice to be back here on Internations, I think after a very, very long break. And it's good to see so many new faces. I think except Abbas, Abbas and Hayat, I don't remember. Patricia used to be there, yes. But a lot of new faces. So hello, everybody. And Hayat has already described what I do briefly. And I think without discussing much, let us just dive straight into the topic. So we will break it down into, first is Navratra, second is crystals, and third is the Libra new moon, which was Hayat's last minute addition. So we will be ending the session with a meditation, and we will have a question answer session after the meditation session, but we will start with Navratra. So what exactly is Navratra? If I'm going too fast, please let me know. Before that, how many of you since yesterday have felt like decluttering, cleaning the place, or just want to change the path that your life is going? You can raise your hand, you can write in the message so that I know. Yes, 2, 3, 4, yes, 5. Good. Okay. So this is, oh, there are lots of people actually now. So this is because of the period that we are all undergoing. This is because of Navratra. So what happens in Navratra? Navratra is the period of transition. It is the period of transformation. It is the period of, you want to do away with whatever is old and want to work on yourself, come up with a new version of you. Well, Navratra literally means 9. Nav means 9. Ratri means nights. So it literally translates into 9 nights. But these 9 nights, especially, and there are 4 Navratras in a year, but this is the Sharad Navratra, which is the Navratra of the winter season. This is the Navratra that is symbolic of the feminine divine energy. So the divine feminine energy is abundant right now in nature. And what does mother do? She's mother, right? She's mother nature. Mother creates. And that is why everybody wants to be new. They want to create. They want to create a new surrounding. They want to create a new you, new themselves. They want something new, and they'll all feel very creative. When you purge all the old stuff, like somebody said, that is when you want to bring in the new stuff and want to redesign your life and your surroundings. So this is all that you're feeling right now: transformation. Why am I here? What should I be doing next? How do I, if nothing else, even on a material, superficial level, just doing up the place that you live, all that is because of this divine feminine energy that is heightened right now. Also, what happens when you're close to the mother? You feel a lot, right? All your emotions come out. When a child goes to their mother, again, as you grow older, you become more and more aware of your difference, of your separate entity of the mother. But as a child, you are more connected to the maternal figure. As a child will go and cry in front of the mother. A child will go and ask for things from their mother, because the child is aware that she is the one caring for me. And right now, your mind and your body is subconsciously aware that Mother Nature is connecting with me. And this is also why you will feel very emotional. And emotions can be 2 types. There could be aggression because aggression is also emotion, or there could be a lot of feeling sentimental. Also, some people might not want to meet people. All of this is, there is a heightened awareness because mother is next to you. The mother nature is very, very strong right now. And these 9 nights, this heightened energy of mother nature also brings you one in contact. There is also a very strong awareness of earth, sun, and moon. Earth, sun, and moon are the basic triad of the nature. The day can't start without the sun, evening can't start without the moon. The day, we need earth. Earth is where we live. And accordingly, and these 3 elements, of course, there are 5 elements, but we are only going to focus on the 3 elements today. These 3 elements are in our body, are inside our mind. They are part of our makeup, of our anatomical, physiological makeup. So those who have the earth factor very high, earth element very high in their constitution, will actually feel very grounded, will actually want to probably, plant. You'll want to get into gardening. You will want to change the interior of your house. You will want to focus on these things because you want more comfort. You'll be craving comfort. You'll want to eat at home. You'll want to eat healthy stuff. You'll start focusing on your health. This is what earth element does. So those who have heightened, those who have a stronger earth element in their constitution will feel this way. Those who have a very strong sun element in their constitution will feel confused, will feel aggressive, will feel a lot of pent-up anger and frustration if it is not balanced. And those with very strong sun element but balanced, whose sun element is positive, they will suddenly feel like they need to take a new decision, take a new path in their life. They will feel a surge of energy, and they'll strongly want to change whatever they are doing right now. The third element is the moon. Moon rules your mind. Moon rules your emotion. Those with a disbalanced moon, lunar energy will feel isolated, will feel depressed. Those with a very strong lunar energy will feel very emotional, will feel a lot of sympathy, will feel a lot of love, and they'll also demand a lot of love. So you have to understand which element is strong, which element is unbalanced, and then work on the balancing of these elements. These 9 nights, because they connect one to the feminine, divine feminine energy, because of that also there is a strong sense of creativity. And hence, this is a very good time for conceptualizing and then working on the manifestation of new plans. Also, because we are very connected to the energy, to the divine energy, hence it is a very, very good period for spiritual evolution as well. We will break this down because there are 9 nights. We will break this down. There are 3 cycles that happen in these 9 nights. And we will break it down into 3, 3, 3. So the first to the 3rd day. Okay, when did this start? First of all, it started today. In the West, it started last night. So in the first 3 days, there will be aggression. There will be, it is more, it corresponds to the purification of body. So you'll want to change your diet. You will suddenly be craving either very spicy, very oily food, or you'll be suddenly wanting to change your diet and go into a health food kind of mode, because these 3 days relate to purification of the body. Again, these 3 days, if utilized correctly by meditation, by the right crystals and everything, are very, very conducive or very potent in destroying obstacles, whether it is at work, it's in your personal life, or destroying enmity that somebody feels towards you. Again, I never use the word destroying enemies. Nobody is your enemy. We will work on destroying the enmity, the feeling of animosity or enmity that one feels towards you. This is from the 1st to the 3rd day. The 4th to the 6th day is purification of the mind. This is the time when one will feel calmer, when one will feel they need to be loved, or when one will suddenly start feeling very philanthropic, then I need to do something for the society or for people around me, because this is the period where the purification of the mind happens. And the last 3 days, which is the 7th to the 9th day, if you worked on purification of body, if you've worked on purification of mind, then the last 3 days are for getting whatever you want from the universe. You've set your goal, you are working in that direction. The last 3 days are for getting the blessing, for making sure that eventually whatever you have conceptualized, whatever you worked for in these 6 days are brought to fruition, are brought to completion. So this was a brief description of Navratri. In my culture, for these 9 nights, we fast. We don't eat food grains. We eat, those who eat non-vegetarian food, they generally become vegetarians. Vegetarians like me stop eating even grains. We eat millets, we eat potatoes, we change our diet completely. We also meditate as much as possible. We also stay quiet, because this is a period which is because there is a lot of awareness, because your subconscious is stronger than other periods. This is a very good time to meditate, a very good time to introspect about what you want, and a very good time to clear the blockages that are inside your body and to generate or to invoke the energy inside your body, so that it helps in the manifestation of whatever you are aiming for. So for that, we generally observe silence. We try and stay as silent as possible. We meditate as much as possible. We chant as much as possible. And we change our diet, because changing diet helps in purification of body and mind. It is part of the detoxification process that is necessary for our material as well as spiritual evolution. So this was a brief description. After this, we will talk about crystals, because crystals is something that everybody is interested in and everybody understands to a certain extent. Crystals, as we all know, where are they found? They're found in nature. Yes, they come from Mother Earth. Again, nature, Mother Earth. Crystals are nature's gift to us. And crystals correspond to different planets. Every crystal has a particular color, constitution, and these correspond to the different planets. There are 9 planets in total. There are various crystals, but there are family of crystals. So each family of crystal corresponds to 9 planets. Sometimes some crystals can also help in healing or working on 2 or a combination of 2 or 3 planets. Just in your, because if any of you has gotten their charts read ever, you know, there are conjunctions. Sometimes some houses, there are more than 1 planet. There are 2 planets, 3 planets. In that case, there are some crystals that also help in addressing the issues of these planets. So specifically, depending on what you want, you can use a specific crystal, work on that, meditate on that. But these, again, why crystals in this period? Because this period, crystals also come from Mother Nature. Mother Nature is at its strongest. Nature is actually connected to us. Body, mind, spirit, all of it is connected to it. So if we meditate and harness this energy, and then we can actually work towards our evolution, whether it is on the spiritual scale facet or it is the material facet. And crystals help you amplify this process. They help in expediting this process. Now, crystals, there are different crystals for each planet. There are 9 nights starting from today. Today is Monday. Monday corresponds to moon. So using pearl, using pearl is a very, meditating on pearl is very, very good for addressing emotional issues. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Using ruby is very good for addressing aggression, obstacles, strife in personal life, such issues. Wednesday, one can use green colored stones for addressing communication problems, for addressing business related issues. But again, business related issues, you need to use a combination of two stones. But mercury or anything, emerald, jade, these stones work very, very well with it. On Thursday, use a citrin, a yellow stone, to invoke energy, to clear your own energy blockages, and so on. So every crystal has a corresponding day. You can either go according to every day, or you can just pick up a particular crystal which you have worked on, and that crystal corresponding to what issue you are suffering from, and just sit down 1 hour every day, 1 hour or at least 30 minutes every day, and harness that energy. That energy will charge, will activate both your crystal and your inner chakras. These 9 nights we sit and we meditate in my culture, because these 9 nights are very, very potent for awakening the chakras, for awakening the kundalini. And chakra awakening, kundalini awakening is all a part and is all a sign of energy blockages clearing, and energy being harnessed from the universe and being made to flow inside our body. So this is a brief again on crystals and Navratra. Finally, we come to the new moon. The new moon means nothing. And what happens when you have nothing? Something will come up. Nothing means zero. In our culture, in the East, they say everything originated from nothing. It is called avyakta in Sanskrit. Everything originated from nothing. The whole universe, we are here, we are a product of nothingness. So new moon means nothing. That means that something can be created and something will be created. And new moon of Libra. Libra means luxury. Libra means love. Libra means happiness. Libra also means knowledge, which is something that most people don't know. But Libra, the ruler of Libra, actually has more knowledge than any other planet and their corresponding energies. Libra gives a lot of knowledge. People with very strong Venus are also very intelligent people, in addition to them being beautiful. So Libra, so imagine getting all of this energy by meditating, by using the right crystal and working. And all you need to do is but set intent. Sometimes what happens is I tell people, okay, think about what you want. And then they have just so many things cluttered in their head. If there are 4 things to eat, 4 food items, there is pasta, there is sushi, there is biryani, there is sandwich, and somebody tells you you can only eat one, and you have 5 minutes to finish whatever you want to eat. If you're confused, you will not be able to take anything at all. But if you're smart enough, you'll pick up something and eat, because you know that if I don't take this, I will not get anything. This is where everybody goes wrong. Why are you not able to get what you want? Because your intent is not clear. First, intent is not clear. Second, the focus is not clear. Third, dissipation of energy. When you know you have a particular goal, you will not wither away your energy doing peripheral things that do not help you in realizing the goal. If you know you have to lose 10 kgs, if you're determined to lose 10 kgs, you will go to the gym, or you will go for a walk every day. You will follow a diet every day. You will stay away from people who bring you off the track. But if you're not very sure, if you're very cool about, okay, it'll happen, it may not happen, blah, 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 then you will go to the gym for 2 days. You will follow your diet for 3 days. But the 4th day, you'll be off the wagon. Then you will start partying again, and you are off the wagon. This is exactly what happens in manifestation. This is exactly what happens with 99% people in the world. That is why only 1% or even lesser than that actually achieve their goals. It is all here. And this clarity also comes only from meditating regularly. So this was a brief description of what to do. So what we do in these 9 days, 9 nights, and what I would also want you to do is sit down. First of all, declutter your house, because wherever there is clutter in the house, your energy is getting blocked. First important thing, declutter the house. Use as much greens in the house or in your surrounding as possible. Why green? Green, and with green, I mean living plants. Because even scientifically, living plants exhale what? They give out oxygen. Oxygenation of the brain means your brain thinks better. If you are in a closed room, what happens? We start feeling confused. Why? Because the oxygen level goes down. So the more you're surrounded by living plants, the faster your brain will function. Also, green is the color of abundance. Everybody wants abundance, whether it is relationships, whether it is money, whether it is beauty, whether it is friends. We all want to have plenty of everything. So green also brings abundance. And also in what we do is we actually plant new plants during this period. But those who can't do that can just get something from the store and put it on your table or put it in your surrounding. Thirdly, eat vegetarian food, or at least, from red meat, come down to white meat, eat as light food as possible. When you detox physically on a physical plane, you immediately start going into the deeper realms. When you start going in the deeper realms, you are able to harness the energy that you otherwise do not harness. So this, and stay away from people whose goal do not match yours. Extremely important. Most of the time, we just don't know who are we hanging out with. We know, but by force of habit, we go back to the same toxic people. Identify who matches your vibrations, stay with those people, and you will definitely prosper in life. And also in these nights, donate, give as much as possible. Even if it is one plastic spoon, if that is all you can afford, give it. Whatever you give, you will get manifold. And this is the best period to give. If you can't give anything material, just try and give one fruit. It could be a chocolate. It could be anything. It could be one small candy, whatever, but give. The more you give, the more you will get. And finally, pray. Whatever you know, whichever language, whichever God, you don't believe in God, you believe to somebody, you believe in someone else. If it is a holy person, if it is nothing, just meditate. If nothing, if you think you are divine, pray to yourself. But pray. Praying is very important. Praying integrates the body, mind, and soul, and it gives you a certain energy. It gives you a certain clarity that nothing else can give in life. And that is why prayers are so powerful. Because only when you pray with your heart, when you're praying with your heart, your body, your mind, your heart, everything is in unison. And it creates a very powerful force. This is why there are so many pilgrimages. I mean, I go to so many pilgrimages. Why do you think those pilgrimages